Hello, my friends, and welcome to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel, the channel where I like to talk about the good, the bad, all we have to know about Italy, but in particular where I focus on the property market in Italy. So, my friends, today's video is not a clickbait, all right? So, yes, I'm showing you a house that is for sale for 10,000 euro. All right, now let me tell you shortly the story. I wanted to make a video about Molise region today, and I'd say, okay, instead of searching for something close to the coast, Molise coastline, I'd say let me search something in the inner part of Molise region. All right, so, and basically, I found this town randomly. I searched and I found this town called Duronia. All right. So, Duronia, we are in Campobasso Province. All right. So, Molise region has two provinces. One is, zoom in. So one is Campobasso Province and the other province is Isernia. All right. So as we see, we are in the inner part of Molise region, not very far from the coast. And yes, I found this property for 10,000 euro. All right. So before I show you the distances between Duronia and Campobasso, Duronia, Isernia, the two bigger towns close to Duronia, and also the distance to the sea, I just want to go straight away to Idealista, all right, and I want to show you basically this property that I found, as you can see here, for 10,000 euro. Okay, we will investigate together about this property because there are not so many pictures, and once is listed here for 10,000 euro, the same property here is listed for 1150. All right, here it says 60 square meters, here it says 57 square meters, here it says three rooms, here it says four rooms. So we'll investigate together, my friends. One is by estate agents. So it's sold by the 11,500 is sold by the estate agency. This one for 10,000 is sold by private person. So it's always better to buy by private, but sometimes we can rely as well on agencies. But anyway, there are 15 properties for sale, 15 houses and flats. Let's see. Duronia is barely 400 inhabitants, but it's a beautiful town. It's a beautiful small town in the inner part of Molise region. We have another house for 18,000, another countryside house for 27, 150 square meters, barely 200 euro per square meter, 33,000 euro, 35,000 euro, 35,000. Quite, I'd say, very cheap properties. Detached house, 36,000, 50,000 euro. Let's say that you can arrange here. If you have a very small budget, this one for 50,000 looks very decent property. All right. Another one for 50,000 with garage included. Come on, what else you want? Anyway, properties that are not in a bad condition. Here we have another one for 60,000, 65, 70,000. Okay, then we go up to 179,000. But here we have a 15 rooms, 500 square meters. So here you can make a kind of with agricultural land. So here you can make a big guest house with 15 rooms, garage included. All right, let's see what else they have. 220. Probably they're selling a lot of land. All right, 600 square meters and so on. Okay, let's go back to today's property, this one for 10,000 euro. But now we go back on Google Street View, and I want to show you so the distances from Duronia. So if you want to go to the biggest town close to Duronia, we go to Campobasso. Okay, Campobasso, which is the capital of Molise region. All right. So let's see how long it takes to drive from Duronia. Let's zoom out a bit just to let you understand better where we are. Okay, we are in the inner part of Molise region, not far from with the border with Campania region, also not very far from Apulia region. So it says that if we want to drive to Campobasso, the shortest route takes 37 minutes. So, and Campobasso is already a big town. So we are not very, very far from Campobasso. Campobasso, beautiful town, okay, in Molise region. Then I also want to show you to the other province of Molise region, which is Isernia. Let's see how far is Duronia from Isernia. Now, let's see if it's charging. Okay, so if from Duronia we want to drive to Isernia, which is the other biggest town of Molise region, takes 49 minutes, 46 minutes. The shortest route, so we are around 45 minutes. Not massive distance. So, but anyway, we are in the middle of the countryside, Duronia, and now I want to show you to the sea, San Salvo. So I picked San Salvo, which is in Chieti province in Abruzzo. That's the shortest place if you want to go to the sea, and is 1 hour driving. All right. So, but anyway, if people are picking this area, it's simply because they like countryside lifestyle, far from the stress of the cities and so on. Okay, let's go back. Here, it's important to investigate both of the properties, all right, because it's unclear how many rooms. They don't show many pictures of each property. But so let's start from the first one that is listed for 10,000 euro, sold by a private. So this is the owner who listed, and it says the house is 60 square meters. Now, short description: pretty detached house, renovated and surrounded by nature, composed of 2 bedrooms, kitchen, and bathroom. So I'd say there are 2 main rooms, then a kitchen hall, and a bathroom. So this is the floor map of the house. So we are on the main road. Okay, so we are not far from the main road. Obviously, we can access just in front of the house with the car. But so let's go. Seems like you can park the car, for example, in front of the house. All right, so okay, here they are showing you the kitchen. Now, overall, why I'm showing you these properties, my friends? Because they're selling for 10,000 euro. All right, probably they're selling furnished. But what I want to notice is the condition of the house. We are not buying a property. This is not a property for sale that is collapsing, because for 10,000 euro, what can you buy nowadays? I mean, don't tell me that is expensive, because anyway, I understand that is in the middle kind of nowhere, but we are still not in the middle of nowhere. But where else can you get in the world? And in the world, probably many places, but in Italy, for 10,000 euro, and a house that overall has radiators, so it has a heating system, has new windows. I can see the house looks quite clean. Let's say the floor is a bit old. Here we have a picture of the fireplace. So this is one, probably the living room. All right. I see that the electric wires and sockets are not very old. So the electric system doesn't look very old. So we have radiators, we have fireplace. So this is one fireplace in one room. And here we have another fireplace. We are in another room. So these are the two main rooms. One could be the bedroom, let's say. One could be the living room, living dining area. Obviously, it's not a big property because for 10,000 euro. But I see the electrical system is actually quite kind of new. I don't see old electric wires pending all over the house. I want to go back one second. Also, the windows look in a very good condition. So here we have the entrance door, and I think this room has already the kitchen. So this picture here, this picture here is one side, and then this picture here is the other side. So basically we have the entrance door with a little hole plus the kitchen. What else I can say? That I see radiators. Anyway, I see that the house is kind of ready to live with new window frames. Obviously, there are some little works. Let's say you don't want even to replace the floor. Let's say you keep this floor and you just clean it properly, polish. I think it only needs to be polished properly, this floor, to replaster and painting all the walls. That's it. Now, here we are in the bathroom, my friends. The bathroom was renovated. Now, I see there's some parts of the ceiling plaster that are on the floor. Okay, that should be few details, but my friends, these kind of radiators here hanging on the wall, this is already new system. I mean, it was tiled not a long time ago. New windows. I'm shocked. I'm shocked to see that it's only 10,000 euro. Okay, now I go back to see the other advertising. All right, let's see, because it's the same property, but they have a bit different pictures. Now, for example, here, okay, let's read the description. Let's go back. Let's read what they are saying in this description. Okay, here they describe in a bit more. Independent house for sale in Duronia. Discover this charming portion of a typical building located in the outskirts of Duronia. So we are not in Duronia, but we are in the outskirts, in the countryside around Duronia. An opportunity not to be missed for those seeking tranquility and comfort. Exactly. I mean, I know nowadays in 2025, nearly 2026, a lot of people are running away from the city. They're escaping from the towns. They're escaping from the hamster wheel, searching for tranquility and comfort. Could Duronia give you this tranquility and comfort? I don't know, but potentially these type of places are the places that, let's say, you could have your comfort life. I give you one stupid example. Let's say you want to buy this property blind. You go blind, you say, okay, I don't care. It's only 10,000 euro. I just want to have a property in Italy. All right. Let's say that you can remake in 5 years the money. You can remake this 10,000 euro that you spend only inviting your friends to spend time there and say, okay, you can pay me this. You just invite all the friends that you have. If they want to stay 1 month, 2 months, you will charge them, a symbolic amount. Believe me, like this, in 5, 6, 7 years, you make your money back that you spent without renovation. You don't have to renovate anything, just 1, 2,000 euro to sort little details because there is a heating system. Uh, anyway, I wouldn't replace anything. Obviously, if I'm planning to live all the year around there, it's a bit different. But anyway, try to follow my idea. An opportunity not to be missed for those seeking tranquility and comfort. The house offers a welcoming entrance, which we saw, plus a functional hallway and the kitchen, a bathroom on the ground floor. I mean, they are not talking about the two room with the two fireplaces that we saw. The surrounding common areas and the good sunny position make this house an ideal place to enjoy relaxing moments. It's just for to relax your life here. With a south-facing orientation and energy class G, this house represents a smart choice for those who want a cozy and functional home. Don't miss this unique opportunity. Now, I'm just saying, let's say you buy um, as a holiday home and you just send all your friends, say, oh, I have a house in Italy in the countryside. If you want, you can spend 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You will charge just symbolic amount. Believe me, in 5, 6, 7 years, you make your money back. Oh no, let's go back to the property just to have a look at the pictures, because these pictures are different from the one. So we see that here there is the main road. All right, so the house doesn't have a particular road to that is leading to the house. Maybe you can park just in front of the gate. Here I see a gate. Then the house is a portion. I don't understand the other portion. All right, so maybe it's also for sale, the other portion. I don't know. It's particular. Anyway, this is another picture of the house. Maybe there is also a bit of land around. They are not saying. Okay, this is the picture of the hall. Same radiator. Okay, so the house needs, there is a vaulted barrel ceiling. The house needs to be replastered, as you see, repainted. That's not a major work. Once the heating system is working, once the windows are fine and good. What else? Once the bathroom, the plumbing system is working properly. Here, for example, there are some tiles missing on the wall of the kitchen, but the kitchen overall is in a good condition. A new radiator, there are windows. I see plenty of windows. Okay, plenty of windows. I mean, in each room I see a window with beautiful view. So this is another room with double exposure. So you have window here that they kept closed and another window here. You can enjoy plenty of outdoor. Obviously, the furniture is the furniture that someone probably didn't care much, But anyway, we have radiators, and also we have fireplace, and that's the fireplace with the oven, with a wooden oven. So basically, this is another room. So this is one room that can be used, let's say, as a bedroom. The other room can be used as a living room. And then there is the kitchen, hall, and the bathroom. So I'd say it's an interesting property, my friends. Obviously, again, needs to be a bit of humidity in the. If nobody lived in the house wasn't heated during the wintry months. Okay, as I show you, here we are in the bathroom, which is all perfect. The only problem is here, the ceiling that needs to be replastered properly. But the shower is new, the radiators are new, the sink is new, everything looks new. Here probably there was a mirror that was just in the wall and someone decided to remove the mirror. Little things, you see, new, everything looks new, like it was never used before. Okay, this is another picture of this house. Probably is only one portion. Probably another portion belong to someone else, but you might have your little anyway outdoor area in front of your house. Okay, my friends. So now basically, let me check Duronia. I want to see Duronia. I want to show you this town. Okay, from above, from Google Street View. So this is Duronia. Let's see if they allow us to have a little walk just to see the town, what the town has to offer. So there is a bakery, there is a butcher. I saw a butcher before. Let's see if there is a main square here, I see a B&B. So in this town, you always find B&Bs as well. So this is a new church. I see an old church over there. It's a beautiful little town where actually the time goes very slow here. I can see, but the town is well kept, very well kept. Lovely buildings around. Let's see what this shop is. Okay, pictures are a bit unclear, but okay, it's not working very well today. Could be my internet connection, a bit slow today. Anyway, there is a museum in Duronia, the Geophysics Museum. Wow, that's amazing. These are very interesting towns. All the small towns in the inner part of Basilicata, Molise, Abruzzo, Marche region, also Campania. These are all amazing, beautiful towns. Look, I love this narrow street with these beautiful houses. Anyway, this is Duronia. Okay, my friends, what can I say? I hope you have enjoyed this video. So it's not a clickbait. Then don't ask me if this house is still for sale. I'm not here to sell you this house. I'm here to show you what's for sale in the Italian market. All right, my friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you here on Italy, A Place to Love YouTube channel to my next video. Oh, I forgot to say Molise exists, all right? Because we have a joke that we say that in Italy, Molise doesn't exist. No, no, no. Molise exists and is beautiful. All right, my friends, have a nice day, and I'll see you here to my next video. Bye.